Hello my babies, welcome back to my channel. I'm Leeor Alexandra. You can see your head. Good?
Yes.
I'm Leeor Alexandra. I'm here with my good friend, Aaron Daddy.
Hey everyone!
And today, it will be Monday for you. We're still in Costa Rica right now. We're at Rythmia.
I'm getting dark.
You are getting dark. You look tan.
I do.
You're darker than me.
I got red for a day and then I get dark, so. That's because you haven't been going to the beach.
Well, oh, that's true. You've been at the beach
4 days in a row.
Day. I went once. On Mondays, I like to share law of attraction success stories to get everybody's vibrations way up for the rest of the week, get us all in alignment. And today I just wanted to talk to you guys about the things that we've been noticing here in Rythmia and how it can be applied to our regular lives.
Yeah.
So when you come here, you are looking to get a miracle, right?
Yes.
And you do that by setting intentions, and they give you intentions and you set your own intentions, and then you go through this journey, and the journey takes you in so many different directions until you reach this one place where you want it to be.
Yeah.
But you always get there. So you kind of learn all this stuff along the way. So you guys might remember that the first time me and Aaron met and we did a video together, he told me about Rythmia, where we are right now. And when he was telling me about it, and honestly I do feel like it was a soul contract, like you had to.
I felt that too, afterwards.
You had to bring me here.
Yeah, in a way. I felt like when we were talking about it, it was so casual because I was talking about how I manifested like a nice vacation, because we normally think that manifestation has to do with just money. But my point in the video was, I've set the intention to go to Costa Rica and to go to and to have a transformative experience, go to Costa Rica. That was just my general intentions, because I've wanted to travel in like a spiritual way, in a way, like have those kind of experiences. And then within like 2 months, I had people from Rythmia reach out to me and say, hey, we'd love for you to come here. All you do is make videos and talk about your experience here. And then I came here and I had a great experience. And
you also manifested it. You did.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
That's why you told me about it, right?
Yes.
And then when
she mentioned it in the video, she said, I'm gonna manifest that.
I was like, I'm gonna manifest it.
And I was like, okay. And she was like, no, I'm really gonna do it. And I said, okay. I was like, I believe you,
And look at where we are now.
And yeah, it's less than a year.
Yeah, less than a year.
It's only been 1 year.
I know, not even. Like,
we didn't even know each other. We kind of knew of each other, but
we knew each other in past lives, Karen. It's okay.
I know. I feel like I've known Leeor forever.
I know, same.
That was the intention. So Leeor wanted to go. I had a feeling that Leeor was going to have a very transformative experience. I didn't know exactly how that would look, because for those of you that don't know, it's like a transformation place. You do breath work. There's different plant ceremonies. There's different ways of going about this expansion of consciousness. And yeah, we just set the intention to come here, or we got eventually just synchronistically worked out to where Leeor is coming as well. So right now we've got like 4 or 5 YouTubers that were here for a week, which is really cool.
It was so cool. Awesome.
We all vibed really well, and it was just such a cool experience.
Basically, it all started from me setting this intention, from Aaron setting his intention to come here, and then from us meeting and me setting the intention. And then now that we're here, I really saw how you can get a miracle by setting an intention and then being open to all the different avenues that things can come to you from. So when you're on the plant medicine, it takes you to places that you never expected, and you can't ever assume. You'd never know where you're gonna go. You never know where you're gonna end up. But it always ended up getting me exactly what I asked for and what I intended to do it for.
Maybe not in the way that you assumed.
Exactly.
Because
but in one way.
In one way. But what happens when you take this medicine is it increases your vibration. So it increases it to a level to where anything that is out of alignment with that vibrational change gets brought to the surface. So if there's beliefs that no longer serve you, you're able to look at those beliefs, and it might feel a little uncomfortable. It might be like, oh, I was treated this way when I was younger and I felt unworthy. And you get shown that, and you're like, okay, now I believe I'm unworthy because of this past childhood experience. And it may not feel good to remember that in the moment, but then when you become aware of it, you can then let it go. You can let go of the unconscious patterns. And then as you let go of those vibrational memories, you let go of the attachment to them, your frequency increases. And that's why sometimes there'll be a little bit of a bumpy road along the way, but that's part of the process. So here at this place, everything here is about intention. So like when you come in and there's like different seminars, there's different, you do a breath work right when you get here. There's an intention like let go of old patterns. Then what happens is you go to these different seminars before the ceremonies that are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night. And everything is set up with the intention. The intention of the staff here is that people are able to go through this transformation. The intention of the classes are all to get to a certain result, to get to your miracle. The intention of the food is having high vibrational food that helps you cleanse your body and that helps you put high vibration in your body. There's cleanses here where you're cleansing out stuff out of your body and you're raising your frequency. Everything here is set for that.
Exactly. There's an intention behind everything.
And it's powerful.
Yeah.
And it's, you can feel it too. So like when we're there, it's like, you don't always know how things are going to happen or what the expectation is, but you just kind of trust the process along the way. But there's ways we can apply that same intention into our everyday lives. And that's kind of something we were just talking about. So we were like, what kind of video are we going to talk about? It's like, well, intention, like every night you're here, like there's these little things over here that show the 3 main intentions while you're here. One of them is merge me back with my soul at all costs. The other one is
show me who I have become.
And then the last one is heal my heart. These are the 3 main intentions, so that when you're in these ceremonies, you're, who have I become? What kind of patterns am I currently living that I'm not aware of? How am I treating people? How are people treating me? How do I see myself? You become aware of that, and then you start to let go of things that don't serve with that. And that's something, so you became aware, I know, of certain things in your life that were patterns that you weren't aware of. Same with me. I had a feeling I wasn't worthy. I don't know if I told you this, but I had this experience where I realized that when I was growing up, my parents were divorced, like a lot of people's parents, and my dad and my mom, we'd go to my dad's house for 3 or 4 days, we'd go to my mom's house for 3 or 4 days. Every time we came back from my mom's house to my dad's house, my dad would put an action figure on our bed. So like Batman or something.
Wow.
So what happened was one time, then eventually, after so many times of doing this, he stopped putting action figures on our beds. And subconsciously, I was like 5 or 6 years old, I thought that he didn't love us the same way anymore. Like we weren't worthy anymore, or like that same love wasn't there, because as a kid we make these little meanings that we're not aware of, and I thought that meaning was
no idea until you
I had no idea.
Go deep and find that.
And so what I come in here, I was like, show me who I've become, show me the beliefs I have, or I felt I wasn't unworthy, and I asked myself the question, where does this memory come from? And I could see and feel. I was like, you remember how you used to go home from your mom's house and go to dad's house, and there'd be an action figure on your bed every day, and you felt like excited to go back, and then it stopped happening? That stopped happening part was where I started to like not be in that same, the same feeling. So you become aware of it, but there was an intention there, an intention for that. So the way we apply it in our everyday life is something called segment intending. Have you ever talked about it before?
I haven't. That's what I want you to.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so how do we set intentions? And like people are always asking me. I've talked about setting intentions a lot on my channel, but people are still want to know how to start. And I think that segment intending seems like a great place to start.
Because you can apply it in everyday life. Like there's so many different ways to apply it. Think of segment intending. The difference between intention and a desire is, people always ask me that. Say, what's the difference between an intention and a desire? A desire is something that you want, but you aren't necessarily declaring it as a present moment thing. You're saying, yes, I want a relationship, but there's a difference between wanting a relationship and intending to feel the love in a relationship, or to feel love, or intending for even a relationship. The difference is so small, but it's huge. The difference is the vibrational frequency of the statement. I want this means I don't currently have it. If I really, really want to be over there, I'm emphasizing the distance. Right. But if I say I intend for XYZ, I intend to feel whole and complete, it's now in the present moment. So an intention is a declaration of something in the present moment that you want to experience. And you say it like now. So it's like, I intend. And it can be really small. These intentions don't have to be like huge things, like I intend for this.
You should start small.
You should.
Yeah.
The ones I used to do was, when I used to have like a 9-to-5 job, I would intend to have a safe drive to work every day. I intend to enjoy driving to work and like get in the right lanes at the right time and to be in the flow of traffic. I set that intention as I'm getting into my car, so that as I'm getting into my car, I prime myself to put these intentions into my everyday. When I wake up in the morning, I set an intention to have a great meditation.
That's amazing. I set my intentions in the morning also. That's good
for the whole day. How do you do it?
I like to make it really simple for myself, because, until I have something something big that I want to intend and want to manifest and make happen, every morning I wake up and I just say, my intention is today is going to be an amazing day. And it just is.
And because you prime yourself too.
Yeah,
so you prime yourself for that.
Exactly.
You know. Yeah, and you can set intentions for anything. It could be I want to go to work and I want to interact with the other coworkers there and I want to connect with them at a deeper level. Think of intentions as increasing the probability of something happening. If you don't set an intention, then you're just kind of like, imagine a boat in the middle of the ocean with no sail. It's just drifting along. It's kind of at the effect of everything else. But when you set intentions, you put up your sail and the wind can then carry you.
Oh, I love that.
So it's like that's the key. The key is intention. So here there's intention in everything that's done at this place, but there's also, we can use that as a metaphor for doing that in our life.
Yeah, yeah. And you don't, I mean, you should come to Rythmia, but you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to. You can do this in your...
start setting intentions and to start making your life better every day by setting your intentions and doing what Aaron was saying, segmented intentions. I think that's really powerful. It's a really good place to start.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's... Do you know any success story that... I mean, listen, how many people were we this week?
Here, 80,
We're
75,
like
80, yeah.
Like 80 people. I feel that everybody who set their intention got what they were asking for. All the stories are very personal and people were asking for very personal things. But I saw miracle after miracle happening. People asking to believe and then being put through really hard things, really hard trials. And then today they're like different humans. They believe,
so different.
They really believe and they trust. I asked to trust. I was shown very difficult things, and now I trust. Once you set your intention, the journey will get you there. Like, trust it, have faith in it, and just go with it. Don't have resistance, just go with it, and understand that you can't see the future. You don't know all the different channels that can get you there. But like the universe
And
does. when something happens, assume it's a part of the process. Right.
Like Leeor, each night she was having an experience. Some of the nights were better than others, but she saw it in the totality. She's like, well, I'm here for 4 days. So my first night was kind of harsh. It was like these things that were coming up and they were kind of painful. But then what happened is the second night she went deeper. And then the third night she went deeper. And the fourth night was she had this big breakthrough. And these 3 nights led up to the fourth night. So in the moment, if she was like, I don't know if I'm gonna go, this is that, it's kind of like, in a way, it would have deflected the whole power of the last night, which was her main night of like personal power for her. But
I'm so grateful I went. And
it made it all worth it, right? All the three other days, it made it worth it. It was like,
and that's what you have to understand and what you have to like take into your own journey and experience. It might get rough. It might be beautiful and easy, but oftentimes things happen. There's bumps in the road, and you just have to stick it out because the end is so beautiful, and you get exactly what you wanted.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have really nice people in your life that make you go to ceremonies even though you really don't want to.
That did happen.
It did happen.
Even for me, when I came here, I was gonna go to one.
Yeah.
That was it. One. And I didn't tell you.
You didn't tell me.
I didn't tell her because I thought that if she would have known that, she wouldn't have wanted to go.
I wouldn't have gone.
I came last year, I went to all 4. So I was like, this year I want to relax. I've been working so hard on making YouTube videos and everything I'm doing that I want to just chill. But then I came here and it's like it's a vibrational thing. You want to go through it and you know it's worth it. And all of us that are here today, which is like the last day of us here, we're like different people. Like I see it in Leeor. She's like carrying herself differently. She knows and trusts the universe, and you can see that in her. Victor, everyone else here, there's something about it. It's an energetic thing.
So beautiful. You too, Aaron. You got so much.
I did, yes.
Like you're so strong. You were so strong coming here. You're even stronger leaving.
Yeah, the last day was a very vulnerable day for me. I felt very vulnerable.
I've never seen you like that.
Yeah, there's emotion coming up, but yeah, it was.
You needed it.
I did need it, and I felt like it happened for a reason. I felt like it was part of the process, and it was part of my intention was to go more within because in vulnerability there's strength. That's what I realized. I was always like this guy with like this confidence. It's like YouTube videos. I work really hard.
And you're vulnerable.
And now vulnerable, and I'm letting go.
Yeah.
So it was that was breakthrough for me.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we should wrap it up and do the video
on
on your channel.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So we don't know what we're gonna do, but go to Aaron's channel
You'll see
to find out. You never know. Things could get
And just
crazy.
so you all know, I want to just say this right now. Leeor is such a strong soul. She's such a strong person. Every night she came in here and she knew that there was purpose behind it. And I knew she was strong, but I just didn't know like to the extent of what that was. And she really showed it. And Victor and I were talking about it. And we were like, she's strong. Like she doesn't even know how powerful she is. And it was really cool to see because I've seen you transform and, well, really.
My heart is melting.
Good. I'm being honest though, I really mean it. So, yes, you're welcome. Thank you.
My video.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sure you did because Aaron is...
Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed.
I know you did. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Until my next video, keep your vibrations way, way, way up. Bye.
Peace.